Good afternoon. Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today is the 13th of December and I will be giving you a prediction reading for a country. Now I have been doing countries in the last couple of weeks, guys, as your Christmas bonus. I've got a few still left in here, so keep getting your countries in if anybody wants me to read for them. I have got quite a few already. If you want to go and check those out, there's a playlist actually about them on my channel. And I'm going to put my hand in. As you can see, they're all folded up. I'm going to shuffle them in and we'll see what comes up. What have we got? Hang on a minute. Oh, and we've got one. We can't see what it is. Let's see what it is. So my prediction reading for today, for the country I'm doing today, is Ireland. Ooh, okay, let's see what we get. I'll close my eyes and we'll just get started. So if you're living in Ireland or surrounding areas, this is for you. Gosh, I'm getting a lot of ghosts around Ireland. I'm getting there's a lot of guidance coming from like the paranormal, the spiritual realms. I feel like I've never been to Ireland. I know I actually have a girlfriend there at the moment, actually. But I am getting there's a lot of spiritual vibration going on in Ireland at the moment. I'm just getting this ghostly spiritual energy that's kind of rising. And I would say it's like in that guiding element. It's guiding a lot of people. Let's hope it's to wake people up, but I am getting this ghostly spiritual sort of guidance and awareness that's coming into itself in Ireland. Let's see where else we go. God, for some reason I'm getting the word donations. Donations. I feel like government is donating to the poor people. It sounds really weird, I know, but I'm getting that government is, and this could be around packages that they're creating, but they're helping the poor people at the moment, not the middle class or any of these people in between, the elites, but they're pretending, well, they sort of are doing it. They're donating to the poor. So it's like government's trying to look like they're doing something that's going to make them look better. So this is all about their visual image. So I am feeling like they're sort of helping and donating to the poor, to the poorer part of society. I'm just getting that. I feel like there's like extra funding they're going to be getting to help them out with the cost of living. I'm getting this kind of thing in Ireland. They're helping the poor. Well, that's how it's coming across. They probably are to a degree, but, you know, it's just to make their image look good and for these government leaders to be seen in a better light, that they are helping the little people and peasants, but they're not helping the middle class. We know that's not happening even in Ireland. They're still taking down middle class. Let's see where else we go. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of bill passing in Ireland. In the background, I'm getting like this stamp of approval. It's showing me like the like a red stamp where it's like, yep, that's all been approved, excellent. And they're like rubbing their hands together and they're moving on. So bills are being passed in the background. We know that they are. This is happening in Ireland. They're stamping. And when you think of something being stamped, that means it's definitely passed and it's gone through. So I'm getting that in Ireland about bill passing. This could be, I feel it's around renewables. This could be about time stamping, like the dates. Yes, we're all going to do this by 2030 or whatever they're doing. And they're all stamping it. So it's all finalised. That's what I'm getting in Ireland. There's a lot of this bill passing, finalisation of, obviously, the narrative. I'm getting that for Ireland. There's a lot of this finalising and stamping, which means, you know, these are contracts that are now sort of set in stone. That's what I'm getting for Ireland, sadly. Things are becoming more concrete around the rollout agenda. Let's see what else we get. God, they keep showing me this wee little leprechaun, of course, just doing like an Irish jig. I keep just seeing this visual of this wee little leprechaun doing an Irish jig. And this to me is about your soul energy over there and the vibrations that you kind of hold. It's this chirpy, like little wee leprechaun that's kind of dancing around the room. I'm definitely getting that. I'm getting there's like a good energy vibe over in Ireland. I don't feel like at the moment you guys are in like doom and gloom and you're like down and out. I don't feel that. I still feel like, you know, Christmas is coming and things are coming and people are, I'm getting that wee little leprechaun dancing and he's in green and he's all energized, and I am getting that. There's not a bad vibe over there is probably what I'm getting for Ireland. And that could change. But at the moment, I'm getting the little Irish jig with the little the little guy dancing. That's what I'm getting. Is it Saint Pat? Who's the little guy that does all the dancing? Or the wee little leprechaun? Sorry. Let's see what else we get. Hang on a minute. God, they're showing me two mountains. Now, I know that in Ireland, you're very lush and green over there. You get a lot of rainfall and you have a lot of grey skies. I know that. And it's quite cold. But I'm getting this picture of two really beautiful green undulating hills, and there's a road going right through the centre of it. And this is a road. This is for anyone watching my channel who's awake, living in Ireland. You have to keep your focus on that road. The road between two mountains. That's what I'm getting. Stay on your road between the two mountains because it's very safe. So I'm getting just keep, again, I had in my video this morning, keep moving forward. But that's what I'm getting. You just need to stay on your path in Ireland. There's mountains either side. So when I think of like two mountains, one on each side of your road moving forward, it means you're protected. You're protected from the wind. You're protected from the government. You're protected from the sleepwalkers. You're protected from a lot of things, but you're still staying on your path and nothing's veering you off it. So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting this, the two undulating like mountain, very green lush mountains, and the road going right through, which means in Ireland you have to keep going forward and moving right through everything, which means moving through everything and just keep going forward. Hang on a minute. It's almost showing me like over there, like if you put your hands up like this, things will bounce off it. So it's almost like your energy is repelling things away from you. And I think most of us in general could say that globally as well. But in Ireland, I do feel like it's your own energy that of being awake that is repelling things and keeping things away from you that can harm you or hurt you or attack you again. Your energy's doing that. It's almost showing me like a footballer. You know how a footballer, if they're running with the ball and someone comes towards them to tackle them, sometimes they can just put their hand out and they can just like shove the person away. Well, that's the energy I'm getting for you guys in Ireland that are awake. You have this ability and the energy to just shove things away and not absorb the negativity around you and be attacked again. You're on a clear path. You're on a clear path now forward, and you can just push things away. That's what I'm getting. And that takes a lot of inner strength to be able to do that too, to push things away and not absorb and allow things back in. You've become very good at, pushing things away that you don't want. Let's see where else we go today. Yeah, I'm getting that the dollar's really falling there, which we know that it is. This is globally too. But I am getting like the disappearing of coins. Maybe in Ireland they're looking at doing things gradually and maybe deleting coins out of the equation and just having like paper notes for a bit. I am getting this disappearing of the coins. That's just what I'm getting. I'm just getting visuals of coins, but it's kind of like disappearing. And it's actually showing me, which is very strange, it's showing me gambling tokens. So I'm getting like gambling tokens. Say, for example, you might have $100 chip, like $100 gambling chip. So it's almost like they're going to look in Ireland. They might actually be trying to design their own kind of currency at the moment. That's kind of, this is so weird, but it's kind of coinciding with the digital currency on the platforms. It's very strange, isn't it? But I am seeing that like the gambling tokens, gambling chips, are gonna like be the equivalent of the, it's almost saying like the digital currencies and the Bitcoin. I'm kind of getting all this kind of overlapping and running together. So I do feel like in Ireland, they might be looking at ways to slowly transition the people away from cash. So they might be able to, for example, use a chip that's worth more. I'm just getting this for some reason. I just am. It's like a trade. It's a way of like trading your money up, and you will get given a coin, and that coin or that token will have value. I don't know what this is about. I'm just seeing it. It could be, of course, an illusion where they're trying to get you onto the digital platforms as well, and they're creating the illusion that you're still kind of having money even though you're not. Because remember, this is all a game. This is a game that these global elites are playing with all of us. So they always try and fool us. So I do feel in Ireland there's going to be these changes in your monetary systems. Well, we know there is for everyone moving forward, but I am feeling that they're going to be taking, it feels like they're taking the cash and coins away and replacing it temporarily with something else in order to move it to something else, which we know is the credit scoring system and the digital platforms. But I am getting that you might have something in between in Ireland. They might be looking at how they can best transition people. All part of the game and the clown show, of course, just to trick people into their narrative. So I am getting that. It's a strange one, I know, but then, you know, we know they're trying to do things that work for people without getting people to wake up. That they don't want people waking up, so they want people to go along with everything just beautifully the way they want them to. So I am getting that about the coins might start to get eliminated over there in Ireland. No surprises, is it? Let's see where else we go. Of course they had to give me that song. Is it by Sinead O'Connor? Who sings that? Nothing compares to you. Is she Irish? She is Irish, isn't she? Hang on, let me see what this is about. It's been 7 hours and 16 days. I don't even know what the song's about. Hang on. Since you went away. No. Since you went away. Oh, I'm having trouble with this song. Hang on, guys. Is it Sinead O'Connor? Oh. I'm sure she's Irish. Oh, you know the girl with the bald head. I can even see the song. I can hear the song. I'm struggling to get what the meaning of it. Hang on a minute. It said that we've got to go and listen to that song because there's a meaning in that song, and it's about the people. It's how the people are feeling at the moment in Ireland. I can't speak Irish. My girlfriend's got a lovely Irish accent. But that's what, is it Sinead O'Connor? Oh, what's her name? You know the song I mean. She's got very short, bald, shaved head. And I'm sure she's Irish. Well, that's what I'm getting at the minute. That she's singing. And see, my chest is getting tight even thinking about that song. I'm getting very tight in the chest. I can hardly breathe. And she's talking about the emotions of the people in Ireland. And that's the song that's important to you guys to watch today. because it will emote feelings in you. That's the song that I'm sure it's Sinead O'Connor. Is it? Oh, I don't know. You know the song I mean. If anyone knows it, just leave it down below. I'll see if there's something else for Ireland today. God, they're just saying there's some very disturbing things going on over there now around the public transport systems. We know there is. This is happening globally, but I am getting very big changes in the transport system. They might even already be igniting their tracking and tracing systems in their public transport. They're making out, of course, that this is for the good of the people, and this is all, we know what they're focused on, that this is all about saving the planet and renewables and climate change, how it's causing problems. And so they're going to make people feel in Ireland that they're really contributing. If they can cut down their, well, as we know, they keep focusing on the gas emissions and use their public transport and not drive their cars into the city, or I don't know, what's your capital city? Is it Dublin? Oh, I don't know. But if anyway, I'm sure that's one of your cities over there. If you don't drive your cars now, then you're going to get rewarded. Yep. If you catch those trains, and they'll know who's been on the trains and who's been, saving on the carbon emissions, you're going to start getting rewarded. Yep. So when you get, for example, your train card or your pass for the bus or whatever you might do over there, you might get rewarded. There are going to be rewards coming out. It could be like the free meal again. We've got the old COVID thing coming back, haven't we? The old free meals again that were given out if you got the jab. Remember that? Well, now if you don't drive your car, for example, into the cities and things, I feel like in Ireland, they're going to start experimenting with this and seeing who's going to comply and do all the right things. Mind you, everyone's being forced to, because there's nearly no car parks left in the inner cities. They're charging that much to park your car that people can't afford to do it anyway. And this way, they can keep control of where everyone's going and what they're doing, and yep. And you will get rewarded. And I feel like you're going to get rewarded because you'll get it's even saying you'll get discounts at the fuel pump. They're going to give you things. Here we go. It's like the packages, really. They're handing them to you on a silver platter. If you do this, you're going to get this. And that's starting in Ireland. You already got the packages coming out around the transport systems. It's already starting. Or it's about to be ignited into action. Oh, won't they love it? Oh, I know. Let's see where else we go today. God, they're just giving me visuals of the 4-leaf clover in Ireland. Like, hang on a minute, let's see where we go. Like, this is what the guides keep saying, you have to trust. And this is for you guys watching my channel over there. You have to trust that you've got luck on your side, that things are evolving, that people are waking up, that you're not alone in this ridiculous process. I mean, you've got all of us here on my channel as well. But it can be very isolating when you feel like you're, as we know, mad and a little crazy. But it's saying to me, trust that you've got luck on your side. And they're showing me the 4-leaf clover, which is very significant over there, isn't it? Very rare to find a 4-leaf clover. Let's see what else we get. God, of course I had to get the U2 song, didn't we? Being Irish. I'm getting that song One. And what they're saying to me, the guides, is that we have one life. We've got to live how we should. Like, we've got to stand up and be that strength to ourselves. Like the bison in the film clip, the YouTube film clip of One. It's such an amazing film clip. I love U2 and I love Bono. I know some people don't, but I do. I can't help it. I just love their music. But I am getting that, we've got one life to live, and you've got to live your best life and just stay strong like the bison. You think about the bison. I don't know a lot about the bisons and these creatures, but they're a strong animal, aren't they? They would be very intimidating, I would imagine, in their own personal energy. Well, that's the message that I'm getting for you guys in Ireland. If you're watching my video, probably watch that song too and watch that film clip. Because I am getting one love, one life, you gotta do what you should. See, you gotta do what you should. You gotta keep standing up. You gotta keep fighting. You gotta keep being brave. You know, the Braveheart bikers, you've got to keep doing that in Ireland. It's very important moving forward. If that time comes, stand up again. Don't be scared to have your voice and keep standing up. Of course, don't let it take your energy, but stay brave and in your power. It's really crucial moving forward for you guys over there. So go and check out the film clip 1 by U2. Let's see if there's something else to close with today. God, they're showing me Ireland's government, and it's got a lot of gaps in it. They're showing me like across, up, across, down, across, up, across, down, across, up, across, down, meaning there's like gaps in the seating in government. It feels like in your parliament, it's a little bit of a schmozzle at the moment. It feels like people are all over the place. Like everyone isn't on the same page at all in your government. There's a lot of this arguing, toing and froing, discussing. It's even saying some people are having meltdowns because they're not happy with the things that are coming out, which you can understand. So I am getting there's gaps in the... Sorry guys, it's so tiring, isn't it? Even for you guys in Ireland. But there are gaps in your parliament. This is not a smooth road. Don't think this reset's a smooth road for them in there, because there's people who aren't up for it. And they're the ones causing the problems that's a good thing, because they don't agree with all the narrative. They just don't see it working. So there's people who are standing in your parliament against these reset leaders who are trying to just force this upon everybody. Well, I'm getting that there are gaps in your parliament because people aren't ticking those boxes and just allowing it to just roll out. There's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of discussion. There's a lot of feelings of animosity within your government. Everyone is not on the same page, and that's a good thing, because you need people in there fighting for the little people, which you actually do have in Ireland. It's not just all going down the one road and everyone's in agreement with it and they're all going aye. That's not happening in your parliament. It's all very wishy-washy still at the moment, and feeling unstable to these government leaders, which is good. So there's lots of discussions going on, I'm getting. I'll see if there's something else to close with today. God, they're giving me this song. Who sings it? I'm getting so many songs this week. It's crazy. I'm getting the Doors. Now, this is really weird, isn't it? Remember the Doors? Weren't they a great band? All great singers. I'm getting people are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly. Oh, sorry guys. You guys in Ireland are exhausted from this. You are. You've had a lot going on over the last few years as well. But I am getting that people are strangers when you're a stranger. But they're all the same. Let's see what this song means. Oh, that's what I'm getting. This is probably for you guys watching my channel. Everyone looks like strangers to us. Because you've moved into that higher realms and that fifth dimension, and we live from a very different sort of energy where we listen to our guts, we sense things, we hear things, we know things. Everybody looks strange to us, and everything almost looks strange and foreign to us. People are like strangers, and they really are. Even if you've lost friends and family over there, it's like they're strangers too. Like, who are they? You know, yeah, as you all know here, my mum still won't have me in her house. Like, that's like a stranger. I talk to her on the phone, but it's not quite the same, is it? But this is what I'm getting in Ireland. People are strangers. People that you've drifted away from, they're just not the same. And people that have been jabbed, it's affected them. They're not the same. So people are looking like strangers to you in Ireland. I am getting that. It feels like you're surrounded by strangers. That's why that's why it's so important that you reach out to like kind and you connect with other people who are on your same vibrational level. It's really important because people are looking like strangers to you. They are. That's why I'm getting the Doors song. People are strangers when you're a stranger. And probably true, we're becoming strangers to them because they don't recognise who we are either, because we're these like braveheart biker freedom fighters that stood up. We got the spotlight put on us for a while, and we were all put in a category of misinformation, dissenters against government. Conspiracy theorists was the biggest, wasn't it? BS detectors, as we call it. But we were put into a category and we were vilified and ostracised from society. So to other people, we sort of became strangers. So that's why I think we're getting that Doors song, people are strangers when you're a stranger, because they think we're strange because we didn't go get the... and we've become a different person, which I think all of us could admit here, no matter what country you're from, we have all changed. I feel like we've really come a long way. I know I have. I'm a completely different person than I was pre-pandemic. I just see everything so differently now. A lot of us here have discovered like this new way of living that's more joyous, more harmonious with nature. We embrace new experiences, and we're not wanting to go back to that old. It's like I said in the beginning about you in Ireland, like just going directly forward on that road now, and the hills at either side to protect you. You're protected in Ireland. If you're watching this video, you're protected. Let me see what else there is to close with today. They're showing me the mountain. Oh, they are. They're showing me you guys up on the mountain with your Irish flag, and you're putting it on that top of that mountain. Hang on a minute. Oh, God. I'm getting a song, of course. What's with all the songs this week? Oh, my God. This song's for you in Ireland. And it's by, of course, Midnight Oil, who are the political band here in Australia. And it's called King of the Mountain. And that's what I'm going to leave you guys in Ireland with today. The song by Peter Garrett, the one that dances like this. King of the Mountain. I actually think it's about racing, a car racing. But in this case, you guys are the king of the mountain, and you've got your flag, and you've been allocated by the guides a special spot on top of the mountain to keep you in touch with the 360-degree view of everything. But you've earned your place on that mountain with all the other countries, including Canada, America, Australia, New Zealand, Germany, Netherlands, Finland, Sweden, all these countries. England, I think I said England, I can't remember, I say so many things. America, did I say? I don't even know. It's late at night, I'm losing it. But you've earned your spot now. Ireland is getting the song King of the Mountain, and I want you to go and play that song because that's the song I'm going to leave you with today. So take care, everybody. I hope that helps you guys a little bit. Go and play some of these songs, hopefully for a bit of inspiration coming up for the year 2023, and I will say goodbye from Australia. And goodbye to my wee little leprechauns over there in Ireland, and I will talk to you very soon. Take care, everybody, and have a wonderful night. Bye. Bye from Australia.